everyone, it's Anne Marie. Hey, I wanted to show you real quickly this album that I've been working on. It is designed by Laura Denison and it's called the Foto Album. And Laura worked on this project during her 2017 New Year's Day show. And I absolutely just love it. I'm not like a planner type person, or one of those photo folios. I've tried it. I wasn't crazy about it. Maybe because sometimes they're so difficult, and I just get mad. But this one, Laura said, she told us it looks more difficult than it is, and you'll be surprised how quickly it comes together. And as usual, she was absolutely right. So the paper collection I chose for this one is Cafe Parisien from Graphic 45. I have been hoarding this, oh gosh, since it came out. I don't know how long it's been, but I've had it for quite a while. And the color combination is like one of my favorites, with the blues and the oranges and the creams. Absolutely love it. And you'll see it as I go through the collection. As I go through the album. So again, this is the Foto Album. As you can see it from the inside, it is a trifold. Laura described it as, when you get a brochure, when you go somewhere, a pamphlet or something, and you have one page, you have the center section and the right section, and they all just kind of fold again up on each other. So that was her inspiration for this, I guess. And so you can see I just used some flowers. I think I actually had these flowers from another one of Laura's kits that I didn't use. I couldn't pass it up. The colors were just perfect. This one is more peachy, corally peach, than it is orange and the blue, and I just added some wild orchid crafts. You can see right here those little silver shimmery dots. I didn't plan on that. That was an artistic opportunity, I think we're calling them these days. I happened to reach for my Wink of Stella pen and I took the cap off and I dropped it. So I had to just go and make it look like it. I put those dots there on purpose and it kind of works. So down here in the bottom left corner, I have some more of that peachy flower and a big pearly bling that I have in my stash, and some more wild orchid craft flowers. And then over here, you can see is the smaller spine, the right side spine. I just put some pattern paper on that, and the same thing over here. On the left-hand spine, it has just a bunch of the petit fours, which are making me very hungry. It is lunchtime here. Okay, so this is the front, obviously, and it has just a simple bow tie closure. You could do any kind of closure. I'm thinking of actually doing one that's a little more masculine and maybe using like a strip of leather and some of those Tim Holtz buckles, if you know what I'm talking about. But again, I just used a piece of satin ribbon in this beautiful blue color, beautiful teal, actually. So when you open it up, as you can see, like I said, this is a tri-fold. I mean, just look at all the prettiness. It's just so pretty. So here on the left, sorry, I'm a little bit goofy today. Too much caffeine. On the left-hand side of the page, there are two, I forget what she called these pockets. I should look it up, but I forget what they're called. Anyway, they're two larger pockets, so you can see I can fit my hand in there. And I just added a bunch of the Cafe Parisien, the 4x6 tags that come with the collection. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I could probably fit 10 or more in here. I also need to add some pattern paper tags. I just haven't had a chance to cut those out yet. I got so excited I wanted to show you this really quickly. So that pocket is top loading. This pocket is side loading. And again, this has got to be at least a 1/2 inch high, I believe it is. So a 1/2 inch worth of room. Again, there's more of the tags. they're so pretty. He says variety of fancies. This says patisserie. I'm not even going to try to say that word. This one says do anything but let it produce joy. Yeah, love that. And we all love joy. Then this one is just the back, the journaling part of the variety of fancies. And this is the same tag that I put on the cover. So again, you just put a bunch of those in there. And Laura had a very good suggestion when I was watching her video. She suggested that maybe putting these on some sort of a ring that kind of binds them together. I think I might actually do that. I'm not sure yet. But what I also did was take, in the collection, you can get these 3x4 tags, I think they are. I mean, just look at the colors. Look how pretty they are. So I took 2 of those tags. And I took another one of them. You know, on the back, they all have these little journaling spots. So I used the back of one and just made a little pocket on the front. And I'll probably go back in at some point and put some ribbon on here to make it a pull tag. All right, so then we'll flip over to the right side page. That is this page, and it has a waterfall. Actually, let me go do the front part. Here is the rightmost page, and it has a waterfall. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. 6 of them are waterfalls. The 7th one is fixed to the actual page. And then all I did was up here I put an orange, I have some peach colored seam binding, and then just put one of the chipboards with a piece of with a little hook, and just created, this was not my idea, Laura did this in hers, but just put a string on there that just creates a closure that keeps all the waterfall pages in place, and they're not flopping and flapping all over the place. But what you can see that this piece of paper just looks very, very yummy. This first waterfall flap, and these are, oops, I think these were 6.5 by 4 3/4. So you can get a full 4x6 photo on here. And then I left the back of it blank for journaling. I actually have a really big journaling stamp. It might be too difficult to do now that it's affixed in the book, but I might just stamp it, you know, for some journaling lines. So that's the first page. That's the second one. Again, love that. There's the cherries. There's a nice blue, florally, diamondy type of pattern. Then this one has the little postage stamps with all the different little petit fours on them. And the last one is orange and cream checkered paper. And then this one is just a nice floral paper, and this, you know, this doesn't flap up, so this is the last one. And then just added some orange and cream striped paper. So then at the bottom, I just used a flower that I had in my stash. I don't even know. I have them right here. They are petaloo flowers from the Botanica collection. These are really old. I had these in just about every color you can imagine. I wonder how old they are. Anyway, so then I had some of this waxed cording. I forget what this is called. And again, this was Laura's idea. She has all these fantastic closures in her projects. I don't do them often enough. So I'm going to start. For this year, I'm going to start doing more of that. So then you just tie it up. That's pretty bad. That's a horrible bow. So yeah, I'll fix that later. So then you open it up, the right side, and then you have over here, again, you have a vertical. So that was a horizontal waterfall. This is a vertical waterfall, and just these cute little ladies. And that's the back. Again, I kept it really simple because I didn't want to get too much bulk. Second page, that's the back. The third page, a nice orange and cream stripe. And then underneath that, the underlying pattern is that orange and white checker. I don't know, you can't really see that, but yeah, you can see it. And then here's the back page, nice text. Cafe Parisien has menus and stuff like that. Menu items, sorry. And then I took another one of the 3x4s and just made a little L-shaped pocket. I actually forgot to put the tags in, the other tags, so I will put those in later. And here's the back cover. Again, I kept it really simple. This part right here is screaming for some sort of an embellishment, so I'm going to maybe put some lace or something right there. These are the two of the cutouts that are actually in the paper collection. You can see the back orange and white polka dots, or the cut aparts, sorry. And then this needs something else behind here. I'll add some more tags or something there. And then this little 3x4 card says, enjoy the little things. And then probably my favorite part is the inside, or the center section. You can see I covered the two spine pieces. This one, what is that, 2 inches? And this one's probably like, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch maybe. But again, I just love how even though some of these patterns are so busy, they just all go together so well. Normally that would make me crazy, but I actually really like it. So anyway, so this first part that folds up over the center section is actually a pocket. Or this first flap, I'm sorry, is a pocket. And it's held together by two pieces of, you can kind of see it here. This little piece of pattern paper wraps around the actual pocket, or the flap, creating the pocket. So I put a few more of the journaling cards, the 4x6 cards inside there. I meant to stand them up. And then that pocket comes down. Oh, it's really close. So you get the idea. There's some more journaling cards in here. It's a upside down pocket. And then that, sorry for all the movement, that opens up to, that pocket opens up to two more larger flaps. I just used this piece of paper that I considered the, what would you call this? The cover of the paper collection. I just love it. Just love it. So then that opens this way, and then you have another another section for 4 more photos. These are, I think, I don't know, 5x7, 5¼ by 7¼ maybe. So you can see a lot of places for photos, a lot of real estate. And then there's this huge page. It's the back side of this page. You can probably get 2 4x6 photos on here. Again, not a lot of embellishment because I was trying to eliminate bulk. So back to the center, there's another flap on the right. What's done on the left is mirrored on the right. So here is, again, I think this needs something here. So I'll probably put a chipboard or something on this page. And this opens like this, and then you have this flap, and then the cherries, and on the inside you have this pretty paper, and then the postage stamp paper. Again, and that folds down. And it actually gives you, this is the centermost piece. I love this piece of paper. In Laura's sample, or in the pattern that she made, or the project that she made online, she made this into a pocket. She cut a slit here and just made a really long tab. I'll admit, I forgot I was supposed to do that, and I glued it down. So I think I might just leave it blank. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'll do yet. But anyway, so then this closes here, and then this pocket, flat pocket, comes up in the center. And again, so the right side comes over, and then the left side comes over, and then you just tie it back together again. Again, you could use probably a slew of different closures. But yeah, but I figured this one's keeping it pretty simple, so a nice little ribbon closure. Worked. So anyway, that is my latest one. It's a Foto Album designed by Laura Denison. She also has another one that's called Foto 2. I have the pattern, but I have not attempted it yet. I'm sure it's going to be just as easy to work on as this one was. So if you're all interested, like I said, I'll put the link at the bottom. You'll be surprised by how simple this really is. And yeah, I probably used half of the 12 by 12 pages in the paper collection. As you can see, I used a lot of the, all except 3 of the 6 by 6 pages. Or I'm sorry, not the 6 by 6, the 8 by 8s. I didn't even really use any of the 6 by 6 pattern and solids. I'm not even sure where those are. And then I just used a few of the chipboards. Actually, yeah, some of these just fell out on my desk. But yeah, so you know, I think it's an awesome project. I say if you're at all interested, I say go for it. Like I said, it was so easy to make. I see so many different options, or I can, imagine so many different options. Like I said, a travel book. This could be a wedding. It could be for a birthday. I mean, there's so many possibilities with this one. As always, Laura just gives us, so many options with her project. So anyway, all right, I'm done. So, yeah, like I said, I'll put the link below to her website, and please leave me a comment and let me know what you think, good or bad. I can take it. And actually tag me. I'm going to actually put this video over on Paper Doodles as well, so everybody over there can see it. I'm not sure if everybody goes to YouTube, but I imagine these days most people do. So yeah, leave me a comment, and if you do make the project, I'd love to see what you make too. So I look forward to seeing some of your projects over on Paper Doodles. Thanks, everybody. Bye.